MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Full count now, 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Clint Frazier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strike out there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. even if you recognize the breaking ball out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 New York. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Batting third.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Cole has his target. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yankees, Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a all set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Count is 1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Jackie Bradley.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Michael Chavis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We've played 2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. The 1-0 home. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses, strike 1.
0-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. The pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Here now is Rafael Devers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Fouled away. Cole's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We've played 3, and our score. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as we begin the top of the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Line to the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gleyber Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 3.5. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 the count. One and two now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Popped him up. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third in plenty of time, and he's out at third. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Dalbec has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave one. Home half of the fifth coming up, tied at 3-3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Chavis. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
3-1 to him now. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
The pitch. Bobby Dalbec stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
In now, Christian Arroyo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
the batter, the third baseman, Urshela.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The Yanks held in check. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's wide, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Cole gets the sign. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chopper to short. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go. The last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fast.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Frazier is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. as they take the lead 4-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Chad Green takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We'll march on to the 8th. 4-3 Boston. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th, and it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 4-3. Tyler Wade stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 3-2 the count to Arroyo.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Gio Urshela is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys were looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Count 1-2.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Both Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 74 takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.